Well, we may as well get a start. Let's just see one extra thing, then I think we might get into it. Turn that down? Lovely. You can just have that playing on in the background. No, no, this is why we mute Picardo. This is why we mute Picardo. Alright, bye-bye, Picardo. Can't be having that. Hello, Koo. How are you doing? How are you doing, Koo? So we have something rather strange that's happening today. We have 3 pages to do. And so if you don't know, first of all, we got this one right here that I've just been working on in my spare time. I think all we've got to do is just worry about the people, then all the flats, and then that'll be done. Then we've also got this one, and then we got this one, which I haven't even started a sketch for. So realistically speaking, I figure if I ever get bored doing a sketch for this page, I just switch to this. If I ever get bored doing line art, I just switch to this. Glad to hear you've been doing better, by the way. What have you been up to, by the way? You been up to much? Yeah, chat box is on. Okay, weird. Oops, sorry, I should rephrase that. I've actually been doing... Wait. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's up? So I'm going to be quite slow today. Alright, well take your time. It's alright. We can put on something more chill for you if you want. But yeah, just let me know how you're feeling, okay? Let's see. I think we can go to 30. Yeah, I want to actually like figure out how I'm gonna handle all of this. Oh, hi Crystal, how are you doing? Been a while since I've last spoken to you. Don't quite know how I'm gonna draw this panel. You've been doing good? That's good to hear. Let's turn that down. We either do it from the elbow right here, or what we do is go right here. I figure either of these could work. That's kind of where my head's at the moment. Go hand up here. I feel like that's what we should be doing. All right. Yeah, Crystal, Q's not feeling 100% today, so if you could, make sure to send them some extra love, you know? Ooh, Rye's here. Hello, Rye. Ah. Oh goodness, not this again. Keep doing this. saw the part 5 of JoJo is now on Netflix. Yeah, and December 1, part 6 comes out. Okay, why is he frozen? Why did it turn off? Oh no. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Oh my goodness. Why isn't V-Up working? Oh, sod it. An error occurred? What? Oh, what happens? Oh, come on, what's happening? Oh my goodness, screw this. Okay, now it's appearing. Isn't it? Alright, we're gonna have to do a cheeky reset. Hold on. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's get rid of Firefox for now. Oh, come on. Please die, Firefox. Come on, are we good? Okay, it's done. Goodness gracious. And I think we're good. Okay, sweet. Yep, back down to 70% memory usage. Goodness gracious. Oh, I can just restore the previous session. Yo, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Alright, are we good? No, no, why is that happening? Twitch. Refresh. Okay, that's working. That's working. If you're not right back, the cats might turn gay. Too late. Too late. Very, very... too late, honestly. Oh, come on. Okay. I think that's fixed now. Alright, are we good? 2D mode login. Wait for that to go back up. Oh, this is so annoying. I do apologize. I'm gonna just set up the VTuber again. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Please V up, I beg of you. Please. Please, I beg of you, please. The clock is non-functional. You're right. It's not working. Nothing is working today. No. No, please. Okay. Okay, now that's working. Sweet. We're slowly recovering from, quite frankly, something very, very annoying. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. Lovely. Kind of. Can that work? Okay, we're good. Alright, here we are. We're finally back. Free me from the hell, which is 9:59. Very, very true. Very, very true. I've noticed more synthwave on your streams lately. You want me to send you some? Yo, do that, please. I'd love to see what you come up with. I would love to see what you come up with. Where is her arm? Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm going back to page 0. Oh, it's just what you listen to. I see, I see, I see. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Working on 10. Oh, I forgot that it was doing mirror image stuff. Yeah, let's fix that up. Bye-bye. Now we go down to 5. There we go. Any reason for my absence? Exams, moving back home. Also, I just needed a break from everything. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason. I figured, okay, like, right now I'm in a very weird position where I don't know what, like, I'm trying to figure out my next move in life. And I spent, like, a week, you know, just, like, looking around, seeing what I can do. And I'm pretty confident about where I want to go now. But yeah, I just needed some time to figure some stuff out, honestly. That's kind of like where I've been at. Because I've got one more class, and then I've essentially graduated from university, and I'm like, huh, what comes next? But I think I know what I'm gonna do now. And so I'm just kind of waiting on some things to happen. I feel like there always comes a time where you have to wait and be patient, and I'm kind of in that position right now. So hopefully things turn around. But yeah, another thing is, like, I want to, like, move away from this, this whole 2D VTuber stuff and maybe go 3D? So I've been looking into, like, I've been looking into alternatives other than the guy that barely tracks my mouth. And has a single expression. I figured, okay, do I want to add more expressions, be a little bit more expressive in the character? Or do I just want to completely abandon it? That's kind of like where I've been at right now. I hope my next steps, and I certainly hope your next steps in life work out. Because goodness, I really hope that turns out well for you. I'm just gonna reset calibration 1 second. Come on. Okay, how about that? That's better. Much better, actually. Sorry, I was just testing out the synchronizing of left and right blinks. Right eye blinks, that is. Because, like, there's a very specific type of winking. It's like where you just blink one eye. And it is notoriously difficult to do. Like, the slow blink with one, or the slow wink with one eye is one of the hardest things that you can master. At least in my opinion, I don't know if that's true for anyone else. But I feel like it's in the same vein of trying to wiggle your ears on your own. Sorry if that was like a completely weird tangent, but I'm not going to apologize for it. At least not in any serious capacity. Oh, I've got all these posters to worry about too. What is on the poster? It's something that we've seen before. All the way back in chapter... That's the wrong thing. All the way back in chapter 1. I'm kind of reintroducing Valentine's propaganda posters once again. It was like ages ago. I mean, these guys used to be very, very sort of bland and underdeveloped. It's like, I don't even know if I completely agree with this design anymore. So I'm like, sod it, I may as well just design a couple of posters. One right here, in particular, is of... something like this that I've got right here. This is a piece of propaganda that Valentine deliberately put up in some of the more derelict and poorer areas of Manhattan, just New York City as a whole. To kind of, you know, rally together the masses as you would. I think Arc 2 is basically when we're gonna fully introduce Valentine as a player in the story. Which I'm pretty excited for. He's the antagonist, isn't he? I don't know. I don't know. The more I look at him, the more I question whether or not he's an antagonist or not. I feel like that's going to be a theme throughout all of Chapter 4 is distrust. Because I basically spent all of Arc 1 trying to introduce you to the Clip Dove. By the end of Arc 2, I want your trust in, like, Clive, Styles, all of them, to basically be thrown into jeopardy. Or, you know, just to be jeopardized. But yeah, I do not want to I don't want to spoil too much, but that's the plan. Anyway, legs. But yeah, honestly, it feels good to get back into the swing of writing. I'm pretty excited for it, honestly. Yeah. Then let's just draw some characters back here, and then we're done. At least when it comes to the line art, we'll do all the posters and the manipulations for those. But that shouldn't take too long. When it comes to lion art? Wait a second. How are you doing, lion art? Is this another Furry Tune situation where you've changed your nickname, or is this a completely new person? I hope it's a completely new person. That's like the one good thing about Twitch is that I don't think you can change your username, but on YouTube it's kind of like, well, if someone changes their username, how do I determine whether or not this is a new person or not? But you don't get that on Twitch. But if you are a new person, welcome. Welcome. Anyway, let's do our posters now. Yeah, funny man Valentine is, honestly. You've been here? Good stuff. I thought lion art was a cat pun. Maybe. It could've, I mean, there's pun potential. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, that's the pun. That's the pun we were looking for. That's the pun we were looking for. Lion art, line art. GG's. GG's. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. I hear you. Which is strange for a radio show host. I think it's fun though. I think Valentine is... He's inventive when it comes to his slogans. I hear you. That's another thing too. I really need to start writing ciphers, that explicitly, like, mention excerpts from his radio show. Always was the pun. Hell yeah. That is what you love to see. It is a very good pun. I will give you credit. Very, very good pun. Let's make that and then make that smaller. About the size of someone's head? I think that's about right. I hear you. I don't know, guys. The more I listen to Valentine, the more I begin to trust him. Maybe he's got a point. Valentine... I don't think... No, I don't think Valentine will be my next VTuber model. I think it's going to take quite a while before, you know, we get to anything of that magnitude. I mean, come on. Okay, there's something wrong here. let's just do this. There we go. That's what we were looking for all this time. While we're at it, we can kind of do the exact same treatment for this over here. Check DMs, very important. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Oh no. What happened? Yeah, actually, let's show this on stream. So, some of you may have heard about, a recent scheme to make, you know, funny little PNGs and JPEGs, you know, monetizable. What do you mean, an inside look at the Bored Ape Yacht Club? Oh, no. Oh, dude. Oh, no. The internet's hottest. Oh, dear. The Bored Apes take Manhattan. Oh, yikes. Oof. Oof. Well, that exists, but more specifically, you know. And, you know. So that's fun. Yee. Yee. That is no bueno. No bueno, I must say. Shut up, music, you're not helping. Is it actually louder than me? Hold on, let's turn that down. Let's turn that down. And let's turn me up. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, music. I didn't think... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, these... Ugh. Poster. Where's other poster? Ah, here's poster. Sweet. We can do the exact same thing. We can do Alt. Just do it there, and do it there, and do it there, and do it there, and do it there. And just chuck it over here. Cool. And then mesh transform it, just so we can, like, pinch back some of these corners. Sweet. I like my music. It is it's a compilation of a bunch of industrial synthwave. It's just simply titled 3-hour cyberpunk industrial dark synthwave mix. Compiled by White Bat Audio, which I'm almost certain composed all of these tracks. Yeah, really, like, you know, interesting thing to have listening, or like, to listen to in the background. Because, like, before now, we've just been listening to, like, lo-fi renditions of Undertale music. But now we have dark synthwave that does the dark synthwavey things. That's what we're doing now. We're gonna have to make that small. To chuck it over here. And then do some funkiness with it. Honestly, it's getting to the point where it's like, you know, it's so small and it's so titchy that it doesn't even matter. What if we did a cheeky alt again, cheeky alt, and then cheeky alt, and then cheeky alt, and then we just did it like that. Or just rotate it. Yeah, there we go. No. Okay, sweet. That'll work. Who made them again? Gonna listen to them later. White Bat Audio. White Bat Audio is the person you were looking for. I don't know. I think it's nice to have on the background, honestly. It's certainly helping me work faster than I was when I was just listening to, like, the Undertale lo-fi stuff. Shoosh. Shoosh. Alright. Yeah, we're getting to the point where it's, like, becoming obnoxiously tiny. And then we can do a bit of cheeky alt, bit of cheeky alt, bit of cheeky alt, bit of cheeky alt, and a bit of cheeky alt. There we go. I'm probably going to change a couple of these to be kind of decaying and, you know, like, crumpled up. But I think for the most part, it seems to be good. Seems to be good indeed. Now, what we want to do is maybe make a couple more of these and then put them in their own folder. That is one of the least helpful names you can give a folder, but like whatever. Right, and we're going to start doing all of them here. Get rid of all of them, and... oh dear, what's happened here? Okay, sweet. That's been fixed. But yeah, I really ought to, write some ciphers that talk about, you know, direct excerpts from Valentine's radio show. I think that'll give a lot of characterization to him. Because, like, up until now, he's just kind of been a nebulous force that we don't really know an awful lot about. This is the first chapter where we actually, you know, kind of get an idea of who he is. There we go. Alright, that's poster one. I think we just chuck a bunch of the other posters. I think we chuck one here, and then we chuck another one. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do, but, we're gonna just, flip all of these. Or no, flip the line art for the people. I think that's what we're gonna do. Flip them over, flip these guys over. There we go. Sweet. The people demand line art. Give it 1 second. You tried drawing a pre-war car off of memory, didn't you? No, this is post-war. Like, this is pre-World War II, but it's post, like, you know, post-World War I. Like, I tried drawing a Model T off of memory. You're absolutely correct. That's what the car is. And I think I did a decent job. Probably if I looked at a Model T, I'd be like, oh no, what did I do all this for? But I think it's decent. I think the main parts that I, like, didn't do properly are, like, the, you know, bonnet that juts out from the rest of the car. Like, it's not meant to be in line with the wheels at all. This is meant to be, this should be, like, more flat. There's a couple of things that I missed. But I think, like, if you just give a cursory glance, you're like, oh, of course, that's like an old, you know, olden style car. Right, last poster, where are we gonna put him? I think we'll put him over here. Kind of in a similar position to... No. Apply. Kind of in a similar position to where he is meant to be. And then mesh. And then all of this, and then all of that, and then bring it down a little bit, and like rotate it and do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then do that. And rotate it again, but like we bring that out, and bring that out, and bring that out, and then we do it again, we mesh, do that, and we do that, and we do that, and then we pull it up. And we kind of just let it all happen. Conveys the error, but not the brand. Yeah. Oop. There we go. I think that's all we need to do. Where are our people? If we go into lines, go into people. Yeah, here we go. And then get rid of the cylinders, which were meant to be the placeholders. And then what we do is we edit, we go to transform, and then we flip horizontal. Ooh. Just all the way back over. All the way back over. Yep. Yep, that's how it's meant to look. Sweet. What is the weather going to be like? Considering it is in sort of like beginning of April, or no, yeah, like mid-March, I believe. It's gonna be like brisk, but it's not going to be too chilly. Because I'd originally thought that I was like, okay, I'm gonna set this a month after the after when the story begins, which was like 29th of October. But then I ran into the problem of like everything should literally be in snow and everyone should be wearing like the thick, like really thick clothing. And I think intermission, like the beginning of intermission at least, occurs, I think maybe a week after, you know, the week after the events of Act 1. But when it comes to Arc 1, but when it comes to Arc 2, I think I'm gonna aim for like sort of around mid-March. So a couple of months after the events of Arc 1. And then after Arc 2 is finished, then we can really start to pick up speed in terms of the timing of everything. Because I realistically, I want to wrap up everything before we hit 1931. I want to keep it over like a 1-year period, like tops. Because then we'll be like a year into Valentine's term as mayor. That's another thing too. That's something that I'm gonna have to fix when I go back. The event, or like the results of the election, or at least the 1929 election, were only called in, or like on the 5th of November. And I jumped the gun a little bit. I wrote in the 1929 newspaper on the Thursday, which was like the 29th of October 1929, that Valentine had actually won that election. And, you know, that was a little bit too early in hindsight. So I think I'm gonna, you know, if I ever go back and redo Chapter 1, which I will do eventually, I'm gonna change that detail. Yeah. Wait till you hear about uncomedic Thanksgiving. Oh dear. But yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like where I want to set things. Like, I think Cassie, when she gets abducted, is gonna be like dark, miserable, and drizzly. And I think that can suit, I think that can suit March much better than, you know, November could. Because, like, you're getting into snow territory if you set it in November. But if you set it in the beginning of the spring, you have a bit more leniency. Anyway. What was I going to do? Anyway, what would your thoughts be on, like, a Christmas sort of skit? Because Christmas is coming up, I can literally set it in the year that, like, all of this starts to take place. I could do that. It will be one of the few times that I could actually do that, though. Because, like, I don't think there's going to be another opportunity for another Christmas, at least during Act 1. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I could just, like, you know, set it off, you know, before the events of Act 1. But yeah, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, we have to do all of the... we have to erase a couple of things. Urban lines, here we go. Oops. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's go right here. Let's start getting rid of some of this. Because that won't actually show up for whatever reason. For whatever reason, Clipsio Paint in response to, okay, come on. Bruh. Okay, eraser. Here we go. So, look, this is meant to be a symmetry tool. Like, I draw on one side of the screen, it appears on the other. Look what happens when I decide to use an eraser. It's gonna blow your mind. Okay, so I'm erasing all my lines, blah, 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 blah. We go to the opposite. Oh. But I erased and... Isn't that quirky? Isn't that quirky how it just doesn't erase those lines? So yeah. Kind of a weakness, but also can be made into a strength, provided you know how to use it. Erasers just do not work. Let me do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There we go. Then we got these guys. Oh, freak. Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, there we go. And then we turn it all the way back up, and then that's our scene. Oh yeah, we forgot to do all of this. Hold up. Hold up. Let's do all that first. Let's do all that first. What is this meant to be? 3? Yep. Because we do not want something as silly as this getting out. Bruh. Oh, it's the windows, isn't it? Ah! Oh, no shot. Okay, you know what? Making an executive decision right here, right now. Getting rid of all of this. No shot. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Not interested. So long. There we go. Do I have a brick vector? No, I do not. Which means I'm going to have to try and set one up on the spot. Which is okay. I think what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to color everything as a brick color. You know, to kind of, you know, fit with the times. And then maybe my spare time, do like all of the, you know, decal stuff. And see if I can come up with a neat and elegant solution like that. If I can, woohoo, you'll get like nicely detailed brick artwork. If I can't, boohoo. It's just not going to appear. Sorry. Oh, come on, you. That's good, that's good, that's good. And that's appeared on the other side, hasn't it? Sweet. Yep. Yeah, let's assume for a second that I did use a... Like, melody exists. Like this for music and notes and whatever. Like, realistically speaking, if I had something similar to this, but I just had it for... Oh, imagine if I could make it pressure sensitive. If I can make this pressure sensitive, maybe, like, make an addition or, like, change some things up. That would be a really convenient brick layer. That would be a really, really convenient brick layer. But that is all dependent on whether or not I could actually get it to work. Brush density. Oh, you mean opacity. Honestly. So that's meant to be the texture. Or the brush shape, or whatever you want to say. Regrettably, there is not one that's like a bunch of lines all in one go. I'll probably try and make one myself, or try and find one online. You can probably make a pressure-sensitive version of that. Oh, I forgot that, like, there were cross-hatching... Oh, this is crazy. Black soot. Oh, I forgot all of these existed. Sand for tone scraping, bruh. Cross-hatching for tone scraping, bruh. White crosshatch. Oh my goodness. That is precisely why I don't do cross-hatching. I just do all that via color. Because I'll tell you right now, cross-hatching only works when it's black and white. Very, very difficult to, like, implement cross-hatching and, like, color varied, you know, techniques to infer shadows, lighting, and all that. Much easier to stick to one or the other, and I choose the color method. Because despite being a black and white comic, I think Felis is rather colorful at times. But specifically at times when it chooses to be so. Because, like, despite being a black and white comic, I mean, look at all the variation you got during Chapter 3. I'm going all the way back. Pages. Final. Like, pretty much, this is the same, you know, this is in the same comic as this page. As is... Oh, a lot of these are spoilers. Oh, no. As is this. As is... this. I don't know. There's a lot of color variation. That's something I'd pride myself on. Anywho. Anyway, back to this. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting bored. I'm kind of getting bored. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Go into page 2, baby. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Onto page 2. I've actually... Oh, I made a mistake. There's actually not much to do on page 2. We're going to show in all layers. Because with the sketch, what we want to have happen is, like, you know, make one of these doors right here. I reckon we one and done this. I reckon that's the easiest way to do it. Do we make it thick? Do we make it a thick boy, or do we make it a small, tiddly-winky boy? I think we make it a thick boy. To, like, add emphasis on the fact that we are just entering the depths of hell. Yep, that is what's happening in Chapter 4. Immediately going into those themes. It's like Chapter 1. Oh, that was kind of scary. Hoo 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 hoo. Oh boy, buckle your ass. Are randomly generated humans copyrighted? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I mean, you've probably heard of thispersondoesn'texist.com, right? Like, I don't think these images are inherently copyright. Also, we got some funkiness going on up here. Imagined by a generative adversarial network, style GAN2, December 2019, developed by Karas et al. And the video. Don't panic, learn how it works. Cool. Code for training your own. Ah. Wait, is there a... Oh, no. Is there a version of this cat doesn't exist? Dude. Dude, this cat does not exist. That cat does not exist. Oh, that's actually so cool. That cat doesn't exist. I mean, there is some funkiness going on over here. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this is kind of a nice cat. I mean, there's some funkiness going on with its everything else, but, you know. Aww. I like how I have to take it off the screen every now and again to make sure that it doesn't produce a cat that looks nightmarish. Like, this cat could exist in real life. And that cat probably exists in real life. Anyway, I don't think any of those are inherently copyright. Because, you know, we haven't gotten to the point where machines can, you know, have their own creative license. But when that happens, oh boy, that'll be scary. Like, stupid scary. There's a fursona one. I want to pet that one. Aww. No. Hold up. This person does not exist. Also, this is just Jeff Bezos. Anyway, chemicals. I got no clue why they would do that. Horses, and then art. What the hell is another? Oh, I've got no clue. Oh, this chemical... Oh! Oh, I see how that works. Yeah, that's a horse. The person riding it is a little bit weird, but, you know, for the most part, that's okay. That's just a random horse. That's just a random horse, again, with kind of a jockey that's melted into them. That's... Nah, I don't agree with that one. That's a little bit weird. That's very weird. See, the issue is, like, most of the pictures of horses have people on them, so you can't really generate a horse because you can't get a... You can't get a horse that actually has a person. Okay, this is just, like, oatmeal horse right here. And again, more horses with humans on them. That's... no. Honestly, the horse one kind of just misses. Alright, what is with the art? Okay, this is all just, like, random art. You could probably see that. Maybe you could see that in a... I don't know, in a modern art studio. Yeah. I don't know, AI is funny. AI is very, very terrifying at the same time, though. Oh my goodness, I hate how well it can actually generate a human. I hate how well it can generate people. Oh, it's so scary. Except for, like, these artifacts down here, but, you know. Like, come on, look at this. This is just a person. This is just a person that does not exist. She's got some glasses funkiness and, you know, earring funkiness. But apart from that, she's completely fine. Look, he's completely fine. He's completely fine. Some funkiness with his jacket, but, like, whatever. That's Kratzenberg. As in the artist? I mean, cool. Oh, there's some funkiness going on over here. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I need to add a rust effect to this to make it look kind of decent. Oh my goodness, was I doing this all on this layer? Oops. Oops, let's not do that. Oof. Yoink. Bye-bye. Let's just chuck that onto the lines. There we go. That's where they are. Alright, I'm bored again. I forgot that we were meant to be doing this. Also, what a banger of a song. This is, like, the reason I used it in my speed paint. Even though it didn't really fit the tone of the art that was being made, but, like, whatever. Whatever. It was still enjoyable. At least I hope. I hope the whole speed paint was enjoyable. And stream chat is down. Lovely. That is what you love to see. How long have we been going? I think we might wrap up in a little bit. Because, you know, it's just like coloring. That's all I'm going to be doing in my spare time. It's just kind of meh. Oh, and figuring out that, like, you know, that funky little brush to to like create a pattern. I think that's all we're going to be doing. But yeah, it was nice to have a stream kind of just chat and catch up with everyone. Okay, everything else is fine. Oh, except for that. And except for that, and except for that. I think I'm just gonna delete all of this, though. Delete that. Actually, I think we can keep that. Cool. We can keep everything else, though. Alright. Cool. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's start coloring everything, shall we? Maybe. Maybe. I think I actually know what. Maybe. Spend half a day trying to beat the last dungeon in Zelda 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Oh, also, super duper important, this is where we start implementing green shading. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be going to the jungle. We're gonna be doing jungle things in the jungle, you know? That's what we're gonna be doing. Right. I am forgetting something. I'm forgetting the source layer. That's what it's called. A couple of things. Let's see, 127,129. We can remember that. Or like 127,29. That'll be easier to remember than like other garbage. Editing layer, get rid of all that. Put it on saturation. Put it at 5. There we go. Make that go pass through. I said pass through. There we go. And then we can add it on top of that. We'll just call it shade. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. It's called shade. We might just put it to a soft 60. What am I kidding? It's not soft in the slightest. Let's see. 29. And then 100 dir. But yeah, pretty much all of this is going to be in the shade, which is good. We want it to be in the shade. Come on, refer to other... Why is it not referring to other layers? Excuse me? Excuse me, what's happening here? What do you mean it's... What? Why is it not working? Huh? Do I have to, like, put tolerance super low? No. Area scaling? No. It should be referring to other layers. I don't know. Okay, now it's working. That's cool. So it just decided, weird. I'm just not gonna do it then. Oh, right. That probably... Yeah. No, it actually just did not help at all. Oh, that's bizarre. I don't like that. I do not like that in the slightest. Alright, put it on 60. Put it on a soft 60. If I'm correct, green and red mixed together should produce a muddy brown. It's like, if we go to our color layer... colors... There we go. And we make it like, brick red? Could that work? No, it needs to be a little bit lighter. No. No. No, sir. Yep, mud brown. That's what we like to see. That's what we're looking for. Yes. Yes. This may seem like a very weird thing to be, like, fawning over. But trust me. These are, like, early days. These are early days. This is how we begin. This is how we start every single background drawing on the planet. We think to ourselves, huh, what color is it meant to be? What color should it be? And then we just go from there. So yeah, when we go on to do like a glow layer, probably something like this, editing, no. Yes, no editing layer. We do a glow layer. Then we add the shading on top. No, come on, glow dodge. There you go. So much brown. Oh, I know. I know, right? I'm actually tempted to just go like full red and see how that can work. It's only slightly... Bruh, calm down. Bruh, you must remember that like browns and like muted tones are my bread and butter. Because like everything I draw starts out looking very, very like bland and non-appealing. But like by the end it becomes, you know, it starts to develop its own character. Like what was the original palette for Intermission? This page over here. I mean, all of that looks really, really boring at a single glance. But then, you know, you add the source layer. You know, it starts to develop a bit of character. But yeah. I try and stick away from brown as much as I can because you can't really do much with it. But like these lighter colors, I like them. I like them. Because like if I don't get... Because there's a reason why I have a saturation layer. Is so I can wash out all the colors and then, you know, kind of go from there. If I didn't have a saturation layer... Oh goodness, it looks so awful. But if I have a saturation layer, it kind of mutes everything, then I can, you know, work with it a little bit better. It gives the impression of monotone or like monochrome without actually doing it. Ah! Don't do that. Here we go. But yeah, colors are probably something I'm going to play around with in my spare time. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of that right now. I'm only going to play around for a little bit before I wrap up. Yeah, we can work with that. Alright, speaking of wrapping up, I think I might do that right now, actually. Thanks, Ku and Vaki, for sticking around. But I gotta go. I gotta go and do all of this. This is an entire sketch that I've yet to do. And I'll probably, like, finish it up as soon as I start it. But yeah, take care. Hope you are doing well. And yeah. See you next time.